Yes.
Hey guys, and welcome to the OVO podcast. I'm here today, Jonathan Lee, and I'm with two special guests who are
Mr. Pancake.
Zach Keck
David Lee.
and David Lee. Okay. Today on the OVO podcast, we are going to be talking about what you would do if you were given a certain amount of money. Now, because we're poor, we're going to say $5. Zach, what would you do if I gave you $5?
I'd spend it on two rock stars.
Like, explain.
Two
The energy drinks.
Energy drinks?
He'd buy fruit punch Rockstars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'd buy the purple raisin one.
Okay, I see.
Or the mandarin
Raisin is
one.
just grape in French, just so you know. It's not actually called purple raisin.
I know.
I see. Okay. David, what would you spend your $5 on?
I'd hire Jeremiah to shovel my driveway.
That's honestly not bad. He would do it, though. He talked
That's,
about it. Zach, don't say what you're about to say. we messed up this thing once. I don't need you to do it again. Okay. I would also hire Jeremiah to shovel my snow because I feel like that's the best deal. I didn't know.
I would ask him to cut my grass, but last time he did that, he set the lawnmower on fire. So
You know what
True,
that's
he
called?
did do that. What?
You know what that's called? It's called it's when you
child slavery. Yeah, kind of, I guess.
David, this is what I didn't want Zach to say. What's wrong?
Well, it's not. That's different. That's different context. It's
Okay.
different context. Context is what
Let's
matters.
move on. Okay.
You wait till
Child
someone
labor,
flags
not
the
slavery.
video.
Zach,
Sorry, it's child labor.
What would you do if I gave you $100?
I'd buy a lot more rock stars.
Oh man. Okay, moving on. David, what's your answer?
I'd hire Zach to work for me for 10 hours.
Oh, good
$10
job.
an hour.
Then I'd buy more
Hey,
rock stars.
That's still more than you paid Jeremiah. Zach,
Yeah,
what would
sure.
you do with the $200? Your 100 and David's 100.
Well, actually, to be fair, it could be more than even $15, $30 an hour if Jeremiah shovels like a bunch of my driveways in 1
I
hour.
will buy a whole bunch of monsters now.
$200 worth of rock stars plus the 5 from earlier. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, here's
No,
a
he said
different.
monsters. Monster energy drinks.
Oh yes, those are different. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's move on to a different type of question. The same but
Okay.
different. Zach, what would you do for $5?
Anything.
You'd do anything for $5. Okay. I didn't
Yeah.
bring you on this podcast just for you to lie repeatedly.
Oh no, I'd do anything for money.
You wouldn't do anything for $5.
Yes, I would.
No, that's what he's saying.
Okay,
He
Zach.
wouldn't do anything for $5.
Kill yourself and I'll give you $5.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, so you wouldn't do anything?
No, I'd do anything, but I'm not gonna
No,
kill
no,
myself.
you won't. You literally wouldn't do anything.
That doesn't count.
Zach,
No.
cut your
Okay,
leg off.
fine.
I'll give you $5.
Okay, fine. In
Nah.
my life, guys, if I die, you heard it. Jonathan made me commit suicide.
For
Okay.
$5.
I
For the
guess Operation
podcast.
Victory supports suicide.
David, what would you do? Oh no. David, what would you do for $5?
He'd buy my leg back.
I'll drive you to Tim Hortons or No Frills or something.
That's like the most. Like, if I give you $5, you're just gonna drive me to Tim Hortons and back.
Well, it depends. What do you want? I'll
Well,
probably
what
do
would
it.
you be willing to do? Like, what's the hardest, most difficult thing that you'd be willing to do for only $5?
Cut my leg off.
I asked David, who's not answering for some reason.
I don't know.
Well,
I wouldn't
let's
do
give you a
much for
question.
$5.
Will you dolphin dive off the roof for $5?
No.
will you let me run your foot over with the truck for $5?
No.
Really? I'd do that. It's not like it's
That's
gonna
'cause you're an
break your
idiot.
foot.
Oh, it would.
Nah, I'll be fast. What
That's
about the
worse.
tractor for $5?
Let's do a burnout on your foot.
Tractor for $5.
the truck.
Tractor for
Yes.
$5.
I'll
Okay.
buy the tractor for $5.
Now, Zach, what would you do for $100?
I'd buy a leg amputee.
Oh, not what you'd buy with it. What would you do for it?
You mean you'd buy a leg, like a fake leg? Not
Amputee.
an amputee. It's
I'm gonna buy a leg amputee. Where do
You're
you
gonna
get
buy
one
a
of
guy
those
that's
leg
missing a leg
amputees?
for $100?
Zach, where do you get a leg amputee?
At the graveyard.
Black market.
Oh no.
And he's gonna undig him.
This is not going well. David,
The people love me.
if you had to give somebody in the world $5, who would you give it to?
Jeremiah.
Not
not
for
the
anything,
guy-
just for free. They don't have to do anything for it. They just get
Oh.
$5. Jeremiah. Oh man, your answers take way too long.
Why no one likes David?
Zach,
They
what
all
would
like
you,
me.
if you had to give $5 to someone, who would it be?
My mama.
That's a good answer, you know. I'll let your dad know that you chose her over him. Anyway,
Well, she
Uh,
gave life to me.
I forgot to ask you, David. What would you do for $100?
Oh, I'd do anything.
No, you wouldn't, and you're not David. Oh man. It's like it's just me and him. Because when I ask David questions, he says nothing. And when I ask David questions, Zach answers. Anyway,
I'll take a
boys.
shower.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Oh,
in the
man.
shower right now.
Would you let me run over your foot with the truck for $100?
Yes.
Yes.
You both said yes. Wow. Would you dolphin dive off the roof for $100?
No.
What about out of a tree? But you
Yes.
have to be like at least like 6 feet high.
You
Nah.
paying the hospital bill?
You wouldn't get hurt from 6 feet.
Yeah, you would.
No, you
You could
wouldn't.
break your neck.
Do you mean dolphin dive as an actual dolphin dive or your dolphin dive?
A dolphin dive, like land on your head.
Like a belly flop or your hands?
Oh,
in
we'll
front of your
change
head?
it. No, we'll change it to belly flop. Would you do a belly flop? I feel like that's
Yeah,
worse.
sure.
Okay. What about you,
I'm
Zach?
not breaking my neck for
Zach,
$100.
your time's up, David. Speak
You
when
make me-
spoken to, even though you
if you
don't
make-
even do that.
If you make me TikTok famous, I'll do it.
Okay,
Got
would
fun.
you
Got fun.
put a very, 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 notice the 3 varies, embarrassing photo on your Instagram for $100?
Yeah, send me the photo. I'll do it right now.
I don't have, why would I have photos of you that are 3 times very embarrassing?
I got one. Fam.
David.
I'll hook you
Why?
up.
David, not that photo.
What? What is going on? No. Oh man. David, if you had to give $100 to somebody or you die, you'll be murdered. Who would it be?
My wife.
The non-existent one, or are you talking future?
Well, that way, if I give it to my wife, then I'll know who she is.
That's either really smart or the stupidest thing I ever heard.
I wanted to say that earlier, but you didn't hear me when I said it the first time.
Great. Hey, Zach, what about you?
What?
Oh, man. You answered the questions when I asked David, so I figured you'd know what it was, but this time, nope. Wait, if you had to give $100 to somebody for free or you get murdered, who would it be?
Murdered? What?
Answer the
Murdered.
question.
Answer the question. Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Hurry up and answer the question. We only got 7 minutes left.
I would not pay the person.
Then you die. Can you
Okay.
stop playing your video games and listen?
I'm not playing video games.
I heard a controller. Don't even.
He definitely is. Anyway, answer the question. Come on.
I'm not playing video games.
Answer the question.
Answer the question, eh?
Okay, we're
I'll
kicking him
smack
out of
you
the
up,
meeting.
fool. No, no,
Okay.
no.
Okay, kick me out. Operation
Give me
Victory.
that. I'll give you $5.
They support all this stuff. I heard him.
And he's gone.
I appreciate that. I didn't know what
Okay.
he was gonna say.
David, let's up the ante. I'll give you more money now that the budget for Zach's gone. $1,000.
Oh,
If I gave you $1,000, what would you do?
a lot of things.
You gotta be more descriptive. You gotta give me something.
I'll work for a whole week for $1,000.
No, what would you spend it on?
What did I spend it on? Huh.
Huh, that's a really good question.
My car.
You should do a podcast sometime. Your car. Okay, your car. That's a good answer. If you had to give $1,000 to one person, or you die, you get moited, who would it be?
My car.
Your car's not a person.
Will you give it back?
Give it to somebody.
If I give it to you, will you give it back?
I'll give you $900 back.
Deal.
Why didn't you just give it to mom or something? Someone who'd actually give it all back.
I don't trust her.
If you had to re-break Zach's ankle for $1,000, would you do it? Hurry up and answer.
Yep.
Okay, Zach's on the phone, so I'm gonna answer it now. Hello?
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going. I'm filing a lawsuit.
You're filing a lawsuit. Why?
Hey, Zach.
Copywriting OVO.
Hey, Zach.
It's Drake's brand.
Ask Zach if he'd break my ankle for $1,000.
Zach, this is continuing. Just a podcast question I asked David. Would you break David's ankle for $1,000?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. No hard feelings.
Good.
He
Now I
said
don't have to
yes
feel bad.
to re-breaking your ankle, because everybody knows it was him who did it the first time.
Yeah, he was in Manitoba. He wore like a green suit.
Yep.
He snatched my ankle right underneath my feet.
Yeah. While you're in the air for that 3-pointer, huh? Yeah. I hate when that happens. Do you have anything last words you want to say to the podcast?
What, you gonna kill him? What are your final words?
You're not going out without a boom? Well, what are you saying?
You see the red wire? You better cut it in a minute.
Okay, bye. Well, now that's over with. David, if I gave you $100,000 and ensured you'd be safe, would you kill Zach?
No.
Like, you won't go to jail. Make sure all that won't happen.
No.
Okay, I got Zach back on the phone again.
Can't say that on recording.
If I was to give you $100,000 and I insured you that you won't go to jail, nothing bad will happen to you, you can go back to living your normal life, would you kill David?
Yes.
No, what about me? Would you kill me?
No.
Good choice. Okay. Would you
I'm gonna kill it.
leave
Can I change my answer,
Oh,
Bob?
Zach, yeah, no hard feelings, but David said he wouldn't kill you because he's a decent human being. No, you aren't. Anyway, would you leave Operation Victory for $100?
No.
What about 1,000?
No.
100,000?
No.
Okay, you're a liar. David, what about you? 100,000?
It's hard to leave
Yes.
it back.
Okay. Okay, hanging up again. Bye. That ain't even true.
I didn't even hear what he said.
Yeah. Could you not hear him for all of that?
I could hear some of it. Most
Okay.
of it.
Well, he
Except
said
for that last
that
part.
I can't leave a team that I created. He's phoning me back, so I'm gonna answer it and ask him one last question. Zach, one last question before time's up. What do you think of the Operation Victory House?
It's pretty nice.
If you want to see what we're talking about, visit our Instagram at Operation Victory Sports Team and see our
Give
latest.
us a donation so we can afford the payments on the mortgage.
David, what do you think of the Operation Victory House?
It's the best house I've ever lived in.
Okay. He said it's the best
The best.
house he's ever lived in, Zach.
I love the gaming room. The gaming room, the movie room, they're pretty great.
Yeah,
I
I
like
do
the
like
pool
it a
though.
lot.
The pool is my favorite.
Yes, the pool's
love
nice.
all the
Zach, did you hear
tadpoles.
about the pool? I know you haven't been there yet.
The indoor pool's pretty cool too.
You saw the pool?
It's not as cool as the outdoor pool.
Nice. Okay, Zach, 1 minute left. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, where's David's Lamborghini?
Lamborghini.
I don't know what to say to that.
How much
That's non-existent.
dedicated wham was needed for Minecraft server?
Zach, David has a question for you to wrap up this podcast. How much dedicated wham do you need for your Minecraft server?
Huh?
Answer the question.
I don't know, 5.
5. You need 5 dedicated wham. 5 gigs.
Rats, I've been playing around
millibytes,
this
what?
whole time. I only have
5 millibytes. I
2
don't
gigs of
know.
RAM on my phone.
Okay, 5 millibytes is all you need for your Minecraft
Millibytes?
server dedicated wham.
I have a question for him.
No, time's up. I'm sorry, but we're gonna end it any second now, so I have to end it here. Nope, your
What do you
question.
think